Good afternoon. My name is Frost, and this is Close to the Sun, Chapter 8, The Flowers of Persephone. Persephone, or Hades' wife in Greek mythology, and goddess of spring, daughter of Zeus and get her name. Technically, both uncle and wife of, niece and wife of Hades. But all the Greeks, that's how the Greek whole pantheon thing works. So, got a lot of incest in it. In the last episode, we were saved by Tesla.
Ada once warned me about the stubbornness of her sister. As always, I should have listened. I did not foresee you being able to journey halfway across the Helios, even despite my own efforts to prevent it. And because of that failure, my failure, Ada is lost to us. Aubrey opened doors that has allowed the contamination to spread. He is currently on his way to the tower, where he will attempt to use your sister's research to close the rift. But I fear that he will be unable to grasp the immensity of Ada's work, and thus make a bad situation much worse. I am therefore on my way to do what I can to fix this, and in the process, reclaim Ada's research. I would tell you to stay where you are, in relative safety and rest, but I'm fairly sure that won't happen.
Damn right.
We may be too late to save Ada's life, but we are not too late to save her legacy. I will be in touch.
This whole sort of story arc does seem to follow. I think this was everything you just said. A note to Rose from Tesla. I did not foresee the journey halfway across. Yeah, it's just going over what he just said. Let's read it anyway. I didn't foresee you being able to journey halfway across Helios, even despite my own efforts to prevent it. And because of that failure, my failure, Ada is lost to us. Aubrey opened the doors that allow the contamination to spread, and the consequences of that is beyond compare. He is currently on his way to the tower, where he will attempt to use your sister's research to close the rift. He will be unable to grasp the immensity of Ada's work, and thus make the bad situation even worse. I am therefore on my way to do what I can to fix this, and in the process reclaim Ada's research. I will tell you to stay where you are in relative safety and rest, but I'm fairly sure that won't happen. So once you wake up and able, please re-equip your receiver, and we why do I keep on adding and? We may be too late to save your sister's life, but we're not too late to save her legacy. I will be in touch. So that his little talking didn't have that in it. Other dead person. Yep, dead. But what's the receiver? What was I thinking? Like the whole storyline and arch, like the conflict resolution, all that stuff, reminds me a lot of BioShock. Because in BioShock, you come to a supposed utopia. Turns out it's more of a dystopia. Whole thing with ethics and morals and stuff being skewed by a super smart person or businessman in BioShock's case, and then you end up getting helped by a person. This case was Aubrey, and the other one.
I'd get her research, and I did. I promised Aubrey I'd get him out, and I did. Now what has all that work given me? A broken rib and a concussion. At least I promised Aubrey I'd kill him. So let's see how that goes.
But you meet what's his name? Get his name. The guy that talks you through most of the first BioShock. He pretends to be on your side, and then like halfway through, he betrays you, just like this, or almost halfway through. Then you go and you get rescued. In the first Bioshock, it was by remember. Pretty sure you were rescued in the first Bioshock, but I don't remember by who. I know in the second one you definitely were. You were rescued by not Lamb. Remember. But then you go in. Atlas. Atlas was in the first Bioshock, the one that was helping you and then betrayed you. Project in development sketch, lung augmentation device to increase human stamina. Alright, so it's just... This is probably going to be all body modification schematics. I no longer have my glove. My legs are pretty badly ripped apart, and the glove that had the cut on it is now missing and has bandages on it now instead. Oh, but yeah, you get betrayed and then you go and kill the guy that betrayed you.
Oh no. That's a surgery room. What? She's gone.
Together they hold the keys to everything. You can fix this. Promise me, Rose. Promise me. Not like this. Promise me, Rose. No. Ada. No.
That's what I mean by different timelines. Maybe you're not in the same timeline that you were previously. That or what's his name? Tesla moved her body to honor her death, type of thing, which is a possibility. Yep, there you go.
Wait. Is that me?
I'm gonna go this way though. No, I can't whisper or pretend to whisper because of the noise gate I added to my headset. I added a noise gate to help trim out moving around in the seat and stuff, so I whisper.
That is me. Carrying Ada, but how can that be?
This is what I mean by the alternate timelines. To message, past, present, and future, all part of the same fabric. It just needs to be it just needs us to restitch it.
How can I have been here in the past?
It can only go that way.
I didn't board the Helios knowing what would happen, only that pursuing my research could change the world. And we did! Just not in the way I'd imagined. Not yet, anyway. I want to explain everything now, so that you'd see that there is nothing to fear. You've always tried to protect me, my big sister, but this was meant to be.
So he killed his best friend and severed his arm. Or severed his arm in
I
killing
know
him.
little of this will make any sense right now, but I also know that you will keep your promise. I love you. Your sister.
I'll be back for you. It's going to work, Ada. I promise. right, Ada. None of this makes any sense right now. What were those flashes? Past? Present? Or future? And when did I carry you here? So many questions. Still, I will keep my promise. I will get your research back. Hopefully, they hold the answers.
Rose, how are your wounds? I'm afraid I'm not much of a doctor, but I did what I could to mend...
I'm fine. If this is some weak attempt at keeping me from reclaiming Ada's research, then think again.
On the contrary, I'm counting on your assistance. In fact, so is Ada.
What do you mean Ada is counting on me? Ada is gone.
Ada is dead, but she isn't gone. Her research into multiple time dimensions and exposure to the rift has changed things. Irreversibly so. She has triggered an event cascade that even I am trying to fully comprehend. But her research holds the keys to everything.
So she said. Just help me get those notebooks back.
That I shall. We will coordinate on how to best deal with Aubrey once you reach the tower. Tesla out.
So, I'm gonna say this quickly. You're sending letters back. But I wonder if you can send people back. That's what I feel like is gonna happen. You're gonna be sent back in time, and you know how what's his name? What's his name? Got his name already. The guy that's Jack the Ripper. I forgot his actual name now. The doctor that was chasing you in theater and in the living quarters. When he was chasing you in the theater, he mentioned seeing you at the ball. And in this timeline, the one that you originally stepped foot in, the ball has already passed and the incident happened. Let's just talk about medical implants for muscles. Medical implants for muscle tissue. So if you get sent to the past though and arrive before the ball happens and before the incident kicks off, would it be, how easily would it be to fix what happened? Yeah, but the root system was a little bit messed up on that. Dead bodies. Like, could you theoretically, if you can send the letters back before the incident occurred, could you theoretically, what's it called? Could you theoretically send a person back and stop them? Stop, the need to send the letters. Stop the incident from occurring. Like that one girl that was being threatened, to cause the incident, quote unquote, that ended up hanging herself. Could you stop her from causing the incident to begin with? Oh. I was busy talking, did not see the obvious set of steps. I looked right at it too. Blocked off, broken, blocked off, note, brainwave improvements, project to create resonance within the brain synapses to promote clever thinking. To basically try to boost the brain's operating frequency, maybe?
What were they trying to do here? Harvesting electricity from plants?
That makes sense. Like when it comes to frequencies, if you add like frequencies, you can increase the frequency by adding like frequencies. A positive feedback loop type of thing. You have to be careful because you could, resonant frequencies could add together and make something louder. Like think of an echo in a chamber. If you do it right, you would make it louder than softer, like whatever you said louder. But there's a positive feedback loop. There's also a negative feedback loop that would be the opposite. But positive feedback loop would increase it, increase it, increase it. Survivor note: generator is rigged to keep the emergency doors open for a short time. Pull the lever and run. Break the quarantine.
Break the quarantine. Finally, someone with sense.
Pull the lever and run, right? Lever. Oh. Ow. I feel like I'm gonna get chased, but I want to look around too.
Okay, let's see if I can find that rail station to take me to the tower.
These creatures hunt you though in this stuff. I feel like you're gonna. Billiards. Evacuation plan, maybe? I want to go this way though. That was a note, but it was good. Ow. Oh, I died. That's quite a way to die. Maybe I should actually root out the place before pulling a switch. That might be smart. Because once I pull the switch, it pisses off all the energy people. Plus, I also want to see if there's any notes down here. Light bulb. I thought I ran pretty quick, so I don't know how he caught up to me. Frank. Bit annoying. Nothing down here. But, yet again I called it. Knew I was gonna get chased at some point. I missed it. Come on, let me skip it. I want to skip it. Missed the button. Oh, that's annoying. Nothing that way. Oh, come on. That's unfair. It's literally like 2 seconds from the door. The other way was possibly quicker, but oh, I missed it again. It's just animation getting killed is a little bit quicker, so there's not really much like leeway, it seems. Definitely have to go around the other way because it made it easier to nick the switch. Oh, come on. Get to see all the death animations for this thing, it seems. Put a chair or something in the way. Alone. Like he's more of a trigger than anything else. Do I have to let go of the run button to hit the switch? Maybe. No, because I was able to hit the switch when I. Oof, oof, oof. Annoying. It's annoying how tight the stupid timing is. Okay, escape that. I took a million tries for no reason. That was annoying. Ugh. One door that was open at the end. Doesn't look like the exotic matters in here, so. Oh, start running.
Almost there. The station should be just up ahead.
Driver note. Continue onwards. We rewire the rail system, break the quarantine. Oh, I guess I'm missing all the rest of them, but Orange and notepad. Or half orange.
Looks like a few made it out. Good on you, people from the past.
Pull the switch to call the car. Oh, I hope I don't have to run in circles for the car to show up. That would be annoying. The tower is every 50. Oh, I have a feeling once I pull this lever, I'm gonna have to run in circles for an hour. Gonna lower itself? Have to. Nope. Missed 2 notes this time. Guessing this is the end of this section, this chapter, most likely. Oh, there's the end of chapter 9. Ooh, probably not the longest one, but hey, it's chapter 9. So, like I said, I was doing these by chapter, made it easy. The Path of Ares, Path of War. Well, Ares is the god of mindless war, where Athena is the goddess of strategic warfare. Ares is the goddess of mindless war, the chaos of war, basically. And there's actually a funny myth where he gets captured and trapped in a pot for like 3 months. Like, for some reason, Ares gets captured and trapped in a pot for like 3 months, and Artemis and Hermes go and save him because the two trolls or cyclops that captured him wanted Artemis as one of them wanted Artemis as their wife, and the other one wanted Hera maybe as his wife. Artemis shows up, taunts them, jumps between them, and they shoot each other, kill each other, and then she frees Ares from the pot. Weird myth, but that's Ares is an idiot, and he is treated like an idiot, frankly. So, thank you for joining me. My name is Frost, and this was chapter 8 of Close to the Sun.